Comerciales: mi primer disco, Más que un ser extraño; mi segundo disco, Karma; mi tercer disco, Loneliness, disponible para discos compactos y para descargas digitales. En la descripción de este video te voy a dejar información de cómo poder adquirirlos o escucharlos. Este también está disponible para vinilos. Ahí abajito te doy en la descripción de este video links para que puedas adquirirlos. Somebody was asking me about this kind gear, about these preamps, these things here. And I have a bunch of videos talking the same things over and over and over and over and over about Nirvana. But to be honest, this is something very cool. This is something that is really nice to speak about it, because there are not many videos talking about this subject on YouTube. And my intention is really show this gear because as you can see, I'm using here the preamp, the Mesa Boogie preamp, the studio preamp with the Crown Power Bass tube, which is the first, basically is the first gear that Kurt Cobain was using early Nevermind tour. So you can watch me a bunch of videos where Kurt is playing this kind of gear early Nevermind tour. Then, as you know, he changed it for the Mesa Boogie, for the Crest Audio 4801. This is the power amp. This one. I have a different video speaking about basically giving my opinion about why I think, or why probably Kurt changed the power amp. It was using this one, it was working and sound fine to me. Why he changed it? And I just mentioned it in the video that probably one of the reasons is because the control of the power amp and this one, the Crest one, the Crest amp, the controls are in the front and the Crown are in the back. So I believe one of the reasons. I guess maybe it's a different reason, I don't know. Many people can have, or each people can have their own opinion about it. But the thing is, this is my first time I'm making a video comparing each other. I don't know, somebody was asking me, somebody was making a commentary in one of my videos. Normally I make my videos in Spanish, and sometimes it's very difficult probably make videos in English for me, but The thing is, then he was asking me about this kind of thing. Why don't make a video? Well, his commentary was saying, why don't make a video about both gear, both things, this one and this one, and let's see what the difference. And here I am making this video. But the thing, the different person was asking me this other things. He was saying, why don't make a video about Bleach era using the same kind of effect, basically some guitar that he used, because sometimes it's very. I was saying in Spanish because I make a video in Spanish. I don't know which one I will upload first, but the thing is, like, I have a few Univox here to play, which is very Bleach era. The DS1 then is a very common pedal, and the thing is, he was asking me make the Bleach tour, Nevermind tour, and Utero tour using basically the same kind of guitars, effects, and all those things. What I'm trying to do here is like emulate a little bit that sound. I don't know, Nevermind. It could be Nevermind, it could be in Utero. But now I'm using just the turbo distortion and the small clone, the pedals, the effects, with this Jaguar Relic, first edition of this kind of model. And now we're using, or I'm using, these things. If you want to check, because are different videos I have in Spanish talking about these things, but probably it would be interesting even if you don't speak the language, but you can hear. That's important. So you can compare this video with the other video. Probably you can find something, even if you don't understand, you can find something when I'm showing the setting how I have it, because this setting is not exactly like Kurt Cobain used to use. But the thing is, like, I was watching a few videos about when Kurt was playing live, and at least the bar EQ are pretty similar, because he used to like a lot mid-range very high, and the trebles a little high, because normally these Mesa Boogies are very dark sound, and tends to sound very like a muddy, or very like a nasal sound. And I don't know, at least that is my experience with this thing. So you have to put a little more bright than the EQ to sounds a little more clear, you know. Anyway, let's check it out. This I was playing a little bit without, because these have many functions. For example, it has here. This is not with the overdrive, because it have the option here for the overdrive, a little crunchy, as you can hear now. That's not Nevermind, but at least it's that kind of sound, you know. So the thing is, I'm using here the overdrive, very little. Basically, I have it the lead drive in the number 1, so it's just for make a little crunchy sound. I mean, that works, right? So I have another 3 controls here, another 3 switches here that are the lead fat, that make it sound the preamp a little more fat, like me. So it sounds like something like that. Look at here. Hold on. I mean, without, with fatness. Now the next one, the next switch here, it has it make a little more more brightness, or more bright, if you, it's better to say lead bright, says here. So let's turn it on. Now let's check it out. It's more bright, but it make a big difference, because if we turn let's turn off both switches, And now let's hear it. Listen with the both switches on. Now without. On. Whatever you think it sounds better for you. I mean, this is only my opinion. So let's turn off the fat drive, and let's just keep it with the brightness there. And now let's check it out. So it's very bright, right? So what else? You have the option here with this preamp, and let me show you more close so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so what I was saying, let me see. These are the three switches that I was picking, or I was explaining that the first one, left to right, the first one is lead mode. So you can turn it, you know, to rhythm, the rhythm option or the lead option. So down is rhythm option. So it's your clean tone. The next one, turning up, is the lead mode. It's a little more crunchy, but you can control the lead drive right here. But I don't want the distortion of the preamp. You know, I just want a little booster there to make it sound dirty. So it's just a little touch there. And then you can also control the lead master here. Then it's it's basically something like the volume, I guess, or something like a little more, I don't know how I can explain that, but supposedly is the volume, but it sounds more like make it a little more like fat or whatever. Anyway, I just leave it like around 3. Reverb is off. The next one is the mid EQ, which is for mid range. What else? I have this thing like this, but normally what I was watching, I was explaining in this video that Kurt, I watched a video where he was playing with this kind of setting, something like this. I couldn't see because in the video I just shut screen the video, so I tried to figure out the configurations or the setting where he was using. But the thing is, not sure 100%, but at least it's something, you know, it's something to have like a guide, and then you can figure out like I'm making crazy thing here, moving this and that. So trying to sound whatever you think is better for you. Anyway, I couldn't see these ones in the screenshot, the settings, so I just trying to experiment moving here and there to make it sound good. I have this one like around 5.5, the mid. The bass I have it like around 4. The treble I have it at 6. Normally, well, now I have this one at 3, which is the volume, and the next one is the master, which is the master of the whole thing. I have it like almost 4. Basically, it's like I don't know, 375, something like that. You know, almost 4. So anyway, and this one right here is the rhyme bright. So that means this will make you, for example, here we are in the rhyme mode. It's more bright. All right. So is this option here off? Turn on, off. This one is for like standby, you know, because it's a 2 preamp. The next one is EQ. How can I say it? Switch. If you use in the first option, you have both. You have the knobs on and you have the bar EQ on, both together. You know, so you have a very rich, how can I say, EQ. You know, you can try it here. Listen. Next one here. I don't know if you hear the difference, because one thing is watch the video and check the difference than when you are front to this thing, you know, and you testing it by yourself. Now in the middle position, you have only on the knobs, the EQ knobs. You don't have on the bar EQ, only the knobs. So in the last one, you control that with the foot switch. And I think it's just for the distortion, but at the same time it's turn on the bar EQ. So anyway, so that's it. And this one, this controls the how can I say the output level. So is basically the volume going out to the, which, you know, to the cabinet or the speakers. And that's it. And this one, which is the reason then this video, you know, how can I say that, this video, because we want to compare this one with this one, right? So I will, this one is just a power. I just have it almost at noon, because I don't want it too much. When I give it more power, it sounds like a little, like, I don't know, very like, I don't know, like a, I don't know, I think too much power. So anyway, that's it. So let me try it now, and now then you're close. Let's try it like this. Now let's try it with the lead mode on. Remember, we are using only the knob EQ, and then later we will try both. Now the lead mode and doing the same thing. You see the big difference? You hear the big difference? Then is when you have to make, like, you know, turn on up the volume a little off, I mean a little down, because it's not now it sounds more similar like the other option. Let's hear it. Now let's check it out. These both with, I mean, both EQ. Let's check it out. The other one was here. So here. So here are the other options. Now I turn off the brightness, and okay, let's right, fat. let's turn off the what is the name of these things? The lead mode. Now I have to make a more, up the volume. But before try the other one, let me explain this thing, and let me try this thing, the power amp. Give you like a more, I don't know, you can hear it. It's like it make you sound like a little more fat. The signal of the power amp. For example, if I have it like something like a 9 o'clock, and I give it more volume here. Sounds cool, right? So if I make it more like a 12, let's put it like a 12. You hear the difference? Sounds like a more fat. And if you put like a 3, right here, 3, it's more fat. So that's why I just basically I just keep it like around here, maybe like around, I can say like around 10 o'clock. 11, I don't know, something like that, or probably a little less, and it sounds more crystal. Even a little more low. Let's check it out like this. Let's check it out lower than that. It sounds cool like that. I don't know. So now it's your choice. Now we are with the Crown Power Bass 2. Same setting. I have the same thing here, and we will test this thing basically in the same way. The excuse me. The power control are in the back, so I have it like that is the gain in the back. So I have it at noon. So if you have this kind of thing, just put it at noon or whatever you prefer. But anyway, let's check it out. This doing the same the same thing I was doing with the other one. Let's check it out. This, okay? So I'm using here the lead mode. Now let's try this thing without the lead mode. Now I am with the clean tone, which sounds good. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying that. Can you hear the difference? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know. Whatever. But the thing is, when I turn from the lead mode to the right mode or the clean tone, it's not much different. The volume, but with this one, it changed a little bit of the volume. I don't know if it's me doing something wrong or maybe doing something different. But listen, now with the lead mode, without. I mean, it sounds a little more loud, but anyway. Okay, let me turn a little bit low the volume, so I won't be, having trouble with my ears. Alright. So it has the bright on. Let's turn it off. You hear the difference? Okay, so now let's hear it. Bright on. You hear the difference? Plus the small clone is brighter than ever. Well, I'm using here the actually setting that I was watching in the video when Nirvana was playing live on TV. I don't remember with who, but they were playing Territorial Peace, and you know what video I'm talking about. But the thing is, like, I don't remember, but it wasn't a TV show, and I could just see that the setting was like that. But now let me put it similar to this one, so which is like maybe the mid bar in the middle, the next bar where it is, and basically it's just the mid bar. It was going down. So let's hear this. Now, one of the things like I want to try is because, well, I'm using the Boss DS2, the Turbo Distortion, and the settings are, or is, whatever, level, like I have like 3 o'clock, the tone I have at none, the distortion I have the full distortion, and I had the first mode, that means just the distortion, I don't have the turbo on. So now let's try with turbo at the same setting, but just with turbo, and it sounds very different. Sounds pretty cool. I mean, let's check it out. Oh, this is the first mode, okay? So I will let you know when I'm turning to the next mode. So first mode, second mode with turbo. So now let's try this with, I don't know, with the overdrive mode, like that. And this sounds cool. Let's check it out. try with the fat lead. Let's check it out. So what else? Let's turn off the grind bright. So now it's less bright. Let's hear this. Okay, so now what we can do, whatever, I mean, okay, let's try the turbo mode, which I have it on now, and now I will turn it to the next, the first mode, the regular distortion. So let's hear this. The turbo without. And at least you have a more option. That's the thing with this preamp, that it has a lot of things like, I don't know, many options. So you have bright here, you have bright here, you have lead fat here, and change a lot of the sound, if you can hear, without anything. Like I was explaining before this, but I just want to now refresh everything. And now change the sound, now change the sound, now change the sound. And then if you take off the EQ, the bar EQ, so just leave this, is another option that you had to, you know, find your own style or your own sound or whatever, at least with this gear. And change the sound, you know, whatever. Oh, whatever. And even like I was explaining you with this one, for example, and I think you can do the same thing with this one, with this power amp, but in the back, I says. So you can give more like a fat sound, at least with, you know, visual. You can see here the knob or whatever, this thing, the control. So you can turn it up or down, so you will have a different, another option to, you know, make your own sound. Even if you're using the turbo distortion or whatever pedal you prefer, whatever. But I'm now here just explaining or testing the different, which I don't know what I can say about this thing. I mean, it's your, I don't know, just help me and check what different you hear, because I don't know. I mean, for some reason, I don't know. Yeah, tending to sound a little different, but not sure. Probably it will be better maybe if I record at the studio with this and another thing with this, the same settings, or I don't know, whatever, doing something different, and here with more, I don't know, more clear the difference between them. But anyway, so I hope you like this video, and I hope you enjoyed this thing. If you are not subscribed to my channel, or you are not following me on my social medias on Instagram and Facebook, I mean, you can do it, man. So I will leave you links there in the description of this video of my social medias, and also I will leave you some other links about my, you know, my original music. If you want to support me, that's the way how you can really support me, is buying my albums. Even if you buy it like a digital download, or buy you know, like CDs, vinyl. I have my 3 albums, so you can support me in that way, because to be honest, as you know, if you're musicians and you are doing your own stuff, you know, this thing about music is really hard. And anyway, Just support me with that, man or woman. So I will leave you the links there down below in the description of this video, so you can support me in that way. Remember, if you like this video, just give me a thumb up and share with your friends, share with the other musicians and with other fans of Nirvana. And I don't know, I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I think everything what I have to say, I say it already. But if in case I forget something, I don't know, it will be for a different video. Believe me, this won't be the last video that you will watch, you know, in English talking about this stuff, because this is something like it's over and over and over and over and over again, you know, never end. But it's okay. I mean, if that make us happy or that make you happy, I'm still doing this video for you guys. So take care, see you next time, and remember, subscribe to my channel, support me with my original music, and see you there in my social medias. Adios.